Okay, so someone contacted me because they said they were getting good results from their daily meditation practice, but they were a bit concerned because they were experiencing peacefulness, but they said that it felt like a dull kind of peacefulness. It didn't feel like an alive peacefulness. Okay, so this is something that can happen on the spiritual path. We can get this kind of dull peacefulness, and it feels quite nice, it feels quite fine, but there's no alive quality to it. There's no energetic quality to it. It's not an alive peacefulness. And so in terms of the Rajas, Tamas, Sattva, in terms of the gunas, this is something that can happen when tamas is too strong. So tamas is the guna of sluggishness, inertia, slothfulness. The opposite of tamas is rajas, it's overactivity, too much going on. But if tamas is too strong, we can have stillness and silence, but it can be this kind of dull stillness and silence. And what we really need to cultivate is not something that's overactive, not something that's too energized, but something in the middle, in between, something balanced, an alive peacefulness, an alive stillness. So we're alert, we're awake, we're observant, and at the same time, the mind is silent. And so my advice would be, if someone doesn't have spinal breathing pranayama already in place, I would say put a spinal breathing pranayama practice before each meditation session. Spinal breathing pranayama, moving our attention up and down the spine, will activate the central channel, activate prana in the body, and then it'll bring us into our meditation practice in a more energized and alive state. And then we've actually got that stillness, but it's an alive stillness, an energized stillness. That's much more useful for the path of liberation. If someone already has a spinal breathing practice in place, but then they find that they're feeling very dull during meditation, then they could try Spinal Bhastrika. The Spinal Bhastrika is a more advanced practice, it's an advanced pranayama. But even 1 minute of Spinal Bhastrika right before meditation, it's a very powerful practice, energizes the body, and will bring us into meditation in that more energized state. So those are my 2 recommendations for avoiding tamas, or slothfulness or dullness during meditation. And so just a caution, spinal breathing pranayama can be taken on by anybody, but Spinal Bhastrika, being an advanced practice, should only be taken on by advanced practitioners who are aware of the flows of prana in their body and can feel what the effects of the pranayama are and adjust their practice accordingly. So I'll put links in the description below the video to both the spinal breathing pranayama practice and to Spinal Bhastrika.